How y'all doing today? I'm back out here at Bobby Brown Park, and I came out to do a little real world bow hunting practice. What I mean by real world bow hunting practice is, as you can see, I got my JX3 Versa pack. That's my vinyl harness. I got a backpack on attached to it, and I'm going to concentrate on making my shots today true hunting distances that, as a trad shooter, that we normally shoot. 10 to 15 yards, 20 at the max. It's extremely hot out here today, pretty windy, and I'm going to try to get through all 20 targets. I'm doing this to simulate early season hog hunting, bear hunting, deer hunting, and all, because I'm roughly 45 days from opening day of squirrel season here in Georgia. What that means is on August 15th, when squirrel season officially opens, that means we can go out and chase pigs on WMAs in Georgia with a small game weapon. And your bow is a small game weapon in Georgia. So that means I can put this vinyl harness on, 2 liters water in the back, little supplies in the backpack, and I can hit the woods scouting for deer season. Start checking my oak trees, see which ones are producing acorns, stuff like that. And also be looking for pigs. If I come up on one, I can take the shot. So that's one reason I'm wearing my pack today, is because I want to start getting used to shooting with it again, because I don't shoot with it all the time. Let's get started. I'm here at Bobby Brown Park again. Y'all know this is the park that's close to my house. I've shot this range a couple times on camera. I'm going to shoot it again. I'm going to keep all my distances to realistic hunting distances. 10 to 20 yards. And I'm going to change up my angles. I'm not going to shoot from the stake. On some of them, I'll be shooting from sideways, putting a little more brush in the way of the shot than what's normally here, so I can start working on getting the best practice I can. And I'm going to keep my score to see what kind of score I can pull up. So y'all stick with me and let's see how good we can do. All right, here at the first target, it's coyote. It's probably about 10, 11 yards. But I'm also kind of sore today too, because I probably shot probably 300 times yesterday. I did another 100 arrow challenge yesterday morning. Went back out around lunchtime, shot just on a new target. I got a bear target. Shot about 100 shots on that, then went back out in the evening last night and shot for about another hour while I was letting my dog run around. So I'm a little sore today, so hopefully that's not going to mess up my shooting too much. Let's see what we got here. And that looks like from here, we might be an 8. All right, did better on that last target than I thought I did. I thought it was going to be an 8, and it ended up being a 10. All right, we got a little spike buck here. Probably about 12, 13 yards from it. But like I said, I'm keeping all the distances today and the angles. I'm going to try to keep them realistic. And that's a little to the left, but that might still be an 8. Let's pull down here and see. We got a buck. He's probably about, I'd say 15 yards. And he may actually be quartering to me just a touch. I'm a little low on scoring, but that's a pretty good shot on a live deer. I say we're probably about 12 yards from this Reinhardt buck. If you ever shoot the R100, the Reinhardt 100, this target here is one of the bonus targets they'll give you. This buck usually has an apple sitting on his nose, and if you shoot the apple, you get bonus points, and you get bonus points for shooting at the deer also. I've actually moved over here off the side of the trail. I don't know if the main camera picking it up or not, but I got some trees to shoot by. But it's almost a broadside shot, so let's see if we can get by that tree right there. And I shot low again. That arm is still stiff from yesterday, so hopefully as I get a few more shots in, it will loosen up, and I'll be able to get a little better release. Gotta make sure I can clear the camera. That's a tight angle on it. I believe that's a Reinhardt buck. And I'm only probably about 10, maybe 12 yards from it. But you don't see it, you can't see it in the camera, but it actually drops off a pretty steep hill. I'm standing on the crest here where it's dropping off behind me, but it drops off in front of me too. So in 10 to 12 yards, that buck is, or that target is probably 5 feet below me. So, I mean, it's not a big drastic drop, but elevation drop, but it's enough to throw you off a little bit. And the shadows he's in too, it's hard to pick out a spot exactly where you want to hit, but got a little doe, feeding doe that's quartering to me. I'm thinking probably about 12, 13 yards from this one, maybe 14. But the heat's starting to get to me a little bit on doing this walking. I mean, it's close to 90 degrees today, pretty humid. I got a breeze blowing, but it's not blowing on me too good. And the last couple of targets, it felt like some rain might be coming in, but the radar and the weather app said the rain was gone for the day, so hopefully I'll hold off till I get these done. But let's see if I can hit that little dark spot right there behind that elbow. Shot just above it. That may have put me into 8. I might be on that 10 line. I gotta go down here and check. Back out here on that another one of them warthogs. So probably about 15 yards. But I got some brush to shoot by and everything, but hopefully we can slip it on in there. Oh, I pulled that one. I might be on the 8 line on that, but I doubt it. I can't remember if that 8 line comes outside the insert or not. Well, we're on number 9 target. I don't believe that 2-liter water is going to survive 11 more targets. I'm glad I got it with me though, because if I'd have brought my hip quiver and relied on bringing 1 bowl of water, I wouldn't have made it through this round before I ran out. Because it's hot and it's humid. All right, that last target, last shot on that warthog, you done seen it on the video, but my elevation was perfect. I just pulled it to the left, and I guarantee when I get home and watch the footage back to edit it, I guarantee I'll probably drop my bow arm on it and cause it to pull left. If you have a good solid follow through, it'll go where you're looking. But dropping that bow arm, it's not solid follow through. All right, we got the turkey from Sleepy Hollow. Let me know in the comments if you get that reference. And tell me why I call him that. I believe he belonged to Ichabod Crane, but we're probably about 17, maybe 18 yards from him. I used to hate turkey targets, but I've gotten to where recently I started shooting them pretty good, so I'm starting to like them. And then I drop that one low. Oh. That was a little better. Last time I was shot this one, I had an armadillo hiding under that brush pile the camera's standing next to. Got a pronghorn, probably 13 yards, quartering away on a steep hill. Let's see if I can get a good shot in if I don't fall down this hill trying to make it. Like I said last time, I'm actually ahead of in front of the state, but this is the first spot I have on this entire trail to where I can set the camera up without it falling down the hill and be able to see the target still too. So this is a tough shot. And I might be just a far touch forward, but I might still be in a good scoring ring. All right, I've got that Reinhardt buck again. The feeding buck. Supposed to have the apple up there on his nose. I'm guessing I'm probably only about 10 yards from here. So we should be able to pull out a decent shot. And I pulled a little to the front, but I'm still in at least the 8 ring. But I believe I plucked that string. Let me. Some of these arrows, I'm trying to work with new carbon arrows. I haven't, these arrows I'm shooting are actually tuned to my Damon Howard recurve. And I got to playing with them the other day and they shot pretty good off of this bow. But sometimes if I camp my bow like I always do, it'll shoot to the left, and if I shoot a little more vertical, they'll shoot straighter. So I'm still trying to figure that out. I played around yesterday. I got 300 grain tips on them. And I played around last night and put a 250 tip on one. And it seemed to want to drift a little far to the right. So I believe the 300 is where I need to be. I might just have to finesse the amount of can I'm putting on my bow. But as you can see, both of those shots, one's a little high, but that first shot was a killing shot. But let me go down here and pull these and see what I scored. We got that Reinhardt buck is supposed to be making a rub. Probably about 15 yards, but I'm off the trail shooting a quarter in the way. I got a little bit of brush here in my way. I got a tree there that's covering up his hindquarters. I got some more brush there towards his head, so I got a little open shot, but it all depends on if I clear all this mess here with my limb. But that may have not been a good shot on the score, but that deer's dead. All right, I got a gobbling turkey. I figure we're probably about 15 yards. That's just a touch to the right and about an inch lower than where I was looking. I might be awful close to that 12 ring on him. Pretty sure I probably got a 10 on that one. You know, it's amazing though. You think having a bino harness on like that when you're not used to it, getting your way, and it's just kind of hard to deal with. But honestly, after just a couple of shots, you forget it's on there. And it actually becomes kind of comfortable and doesn't get in your way at all shooting. All right, we got the coyote. I believe this is a Reinhardt. But they got him nestled in there in between those two trees and a stump. And then I don't know if you can see it on camera or not, but I got a cedar tree right there that really messes with you. So I'm gonna try get it, make sure I stay under it. I don't know if I'm still in the camera or not, but that looked like a pretty good shot. I couldn't come to full draw on that, and I know I'm gonna get comments talking about, you short draw, you did this, you did that, you know, all them experts that chime in on all your shooting videos. But if you notice, there's a log right there. And when I knelt down, if I'd have came to full draw, I would have hit that log. So I had to short draw it to get it in there. So when you get ready to go make that comment on this video, take that into consideration. But I look forward to hearing your opinion on it. Got a turkey, probably 15 yards estimate. Oh, I didn't have my head down on that, or I dropped my bow arm one, but almost missed it, but made it sail high to the right. We got that Reinhardt boar. So I'm guessing probably about 20 yards downhill. And I'm standing on a pretty good hill, so hopefully that won't mess me up too much. And I just got a big cloud come over, so I lost all my detail on the target. So picking out a spot's gonna be kind of tough. And I shot just a little low and down to the left. I believe that was a short draw, but I'm gonna take one more, just see what I can do with it. Same spot. I believe I hit the same arrow. Got that third scale Reinhardt elk. And they got him tucked into some bushes or some trees there, so the kill zone's open, but if you shoot forward or back, you're gonna hit a tree. I think, say we're 18 to 20 yards, slightly downhill. I pulled that bad, almost got that little tree. I am getting tired, and it's starting to show in my shooting. On target 18, I got that bedded doe under that log, or behind that log. And it's actually a kind of tough shot, because you got to shoot low to keep from hitting that log, but you got to shoot kind of low to hit the scoring rings. But if you shoot too low, there's some pretty good rocks there that's cost me a tip or two on some of my wood arrows. But let's see if we can slide one under there. I'm just a little higher than what I wanted to be, but I might still be in that 8 ring. Got that Highland wolf, that Reinhardt wolf, roughly 20 yards downhill. Let's see if we can get a good solid score on these last two. I'm a little low on that scoring ring, but that might have killed him. All right, we're on the last target. I got lucky on that last one, and I squeezed out cut the line, barely cut the 10 line at the bottom of the 10 ring. That wolf target, it's kind of funny. The rings don't go back as far as you think they do, but they drop lower than what you think they would. But here on the last one, probably 15 yards, got a Reinhardt bear. I want you to pay attention to something for me. If you're in the state of Georgia, the DNR has a bunch of these 3D courses on WMAs, and some of our state parks have them. The WMA courses, all you gotta do is have your hunting or fishing license or a valid lands pass. If you don't hunt or fish, that's just a pass to build access to courses, and you can go shoot them for free. The state park courses, they charge you to shoot is $5 or $10 a round, and then your $5 parking pass. The park I'm in right now used to be a state park, but now it's ran by the county. It costs $10 to come over here and shoot it, plus a $5 parking pass, or you can buy the yearly pass combo that will cover a year's worth of parking and a year's worth of shooting this course for $75. Y'all have watched enough videos of mine shot here to know I got that. Well, to know I got my parking pass, my yearly pass, so I can come over here and shoot as many times as I want to. But I want you to notice something. I got to change my camera on my main battery. The battery on my main camera, it just flashed that the battery was dead, or it was dying. But I want you to notice something on this. This target, number 20 on this course, used to be a shot up turkey. If I remember right, it was a goblin turkey. It didn't have a head on it. It was shot out pretty heavy. But now it's a brand new Reinhardt bear target. And if you notice through this video, a lot of these stations I get to and these target numbers, I tell you, it's a Reinhardt buck, or it's a Reinhardt deer, or it's one of the Reinhardt targets. And if you know anything about the Reinhardts, they are some of the best quality targets you can buy, but they are also fairly expensive. So what I'm saying is, for just a few dollars, you take advantage of these courses that are open to the public, and you can come in here and shoot high quality targets. And it's not like it used to be where they just let them sit out here and just keep getting weathered and torn up and shot out. They're actually taking care of them now and improving the targets, replacing the old targets with new ones, and keeping them up like they should be. So take advantage of it if you're in Georgia, or if you're coming to Georgia on vacation or anything like that. Bring your bow, get on the DNR website, look them up, find out where they're at, and come enjoy them. But also take care of them. Don't be like some of these idiots that run around here and shoot them with broadheads and all that, because every course we go to, like a public course, you can see where somebody shot them up with broadheads. Don't do that. Don't be an idiot. Take care of these courses, and be sure to come and join them. If you're in Elbert County, come to Bobby Brown. That's worth the $15 to come out here and shoot this course. And then you can go fishing also and get you a campsite, rent you a yurt, rent a paddle boat or a kayak and go fish. Do all kinds of stuff here. Let me get this battery changed so I can get this last shot out of the way. All right, we got that battery changed over. I had to take my vinyl harness off to get to my battery and almost didn't put it back on. Figured the last shot I'd just go ahead and take it without it, but then I remembered I got my mic on my strap there, so if I'd have done that, y'all wouldn't be able to hear my words of wisdom, and I know that's what you look forward to watching these videos. So we're all good now. Reinhardt black bear, roughly 20 yards. Last station of the day. Let's see what we can pull out here. I believe I need a 10 to hit my 8-point average. And that's not it. Well, let's go pull this arrow. Well, that 5 put me at a 155 for the round, which ain't bad, but ain't terrible. It ain't as good as I wanted it, being I was shooting all hunting shots. But as you know, if you've been following the channel, my goal is to be at a solid 8-point average on my score before deer season starts. It's the end of June. Deer season starts around the middle of September, around the September 11th. I just finished with a 7.75% average. That means each target was an average of 7 3/4 points. I'm 1/4 point away from that 8-point average I'm looking for. So that means if I drop 1 or 2 5s that I have and add an 8 with them, or a 10, I'd have been there. So, like I said earlier, y'all come out and enjoy these parks, these ranges. But when you do, take care of them. And if you don't have access to these areas, get out and work on your bow hunting shots. If you're a compound shooter and you're going to push out a 40, 50-yard shot, then concentrate on them. If you're a trad bow guy and you like getting up there where you can see count their eyelashes before you shoot them, then come out and do that too, and see how you're doing on them, and change your angles up on them. Get some real life practice in, and brave the heat, because hey, when deer season rolls around here in Georgia, This is the weather we're going to be hunting in. So might as well get used to it now. So until the next video, y'all stay safe and shoot straight.